Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are out on an adventure and it marks the first day of Christmas. So we're going to a Christmas market. Also marks the first video of Vlogmas. So I'm going to be doing it a bit differently. I'll be doing a video every other day, not every day. But all of it will be Christmas centric and I got a lot of fun things planned. Starting with Bath Christmas markets, which are one of the most popular markets in the UK. Baby's trying to make a friend. So Bath has been on my list for so long and the market only goes for 2 weeks, but we started in the Royal Mile, which is an amazing spot just outside the main market town, which kind of set me up for false expectations of the crowds, but nonetheless a beautiful place. I mean, it's such a lovely day, you can see. Bath Christmas market is really well signposted because, as I came to learn throughout the video, it's just all over the town. So here you see in this map how there's just markets spread out all over. And yeah, this is the reality we had immediately upon entering the market, is just so many people to the point where I could barely see the stalls, which was a bit disappointing. Also, this is filmed largely by Daniel, who's 6 foot something, and I'm a 5 foot lower end something, so I really couldn't see much. But yeah, as you can see, the important things like the cheese wheel. But one thing I really enjoyed was how historic the whole village is, which I have been to. Village, it's a city. But I've been there before, many years ago, but I don't know, it's been like 5 years since I've been. And just something so picturesque and stunning about how pretty Bath is, combined with all of this Christmas energy and Christmas joy and decorations. It was just perfect. So we decided we needed some treat because we'd had a long drive to get there. So we decided to do the deal, cake and hot chocolate for $7.50, which is a deal as far as markets go. So I got a hot chocolate and we got a cinnamon scroll, which was lovely. Cinnamon scroll was a bit dense actually, and we went to have a look at the point of interest. I feel like everyone comes here to see the bridge when you're in Bath. This is the best hot chocolate I've ever had.
That's big claims.
Also not eaten all day, so it could be just that I haven't eaten in a long time.
Train hot chocolate.
Train hot chocolate. So this park, I can't remember what it's called, it's an infamous park. It just looks, everyone's down there and stuff, but it still just looks a little sad compared to summer, unfortunately. But luckily the rest of the city is just bustling. So we then went on to look at some of the markets, and you can see there it's just so much of it is crowded. They did have this gnome village, which I thought was adorable. Very cute. It was my favourite. I didn't buy anything from there. I just loved the theming of it all. It's just so festive. And I always on these things look for my letter, but there's never a Y. Never a Y, which sucks for me. Not a Christmas market until you get some caramelized nuts. So this was Daniel's most prized possession goal thing he wanted to do at this market. So you got some cinnamon orange nuts. All over the city, because I said it's the whole thing, they have these markers of like where to walk so you make sure you see all the market, but you can see the crowds. It's like you can't see the markers because there's just so many people. Found this thing. If there's anyone who knows this, let me know, but I found the Bath in Bath. It was like this little crossbar special thing, and then you can look in and see. It looks like it's been quite renovated to be nice. I don't know, I wanted to go, but I don't know how. But yeah, once you get out of the main area, it's a bit more sparse. It took us ages to find the tree, which is amazing, and I think one of the more pretty ones in Europe, in front of the beautiful cathedral, with its ornate detailing, was open to the public. It also had a gift shop in here, which was so magical. Look at all those fairy lights, and that's where I bought my ornament for the tree this year. Got a bit peckish at this point, so we thought get some classic macaroni and cheese. They had so many different ones. We almost got the Grinch, but we ended up with the mushroom mac, and they also had pigs in blankets on the side, so we grabbed some of those and some vegetarian stuffing balls. There's me doing a bit of a sneaky steal of some pasta. The stuffing ball is super nice, and then, as you can see, sneaky pigs in blankets, but that's not for us, that's for the dog, because she's so spoiled. We felt bad because we were eating and there was all this food on the floor and she was pulling, so we thought we should get her a treat, and pigs in blanket are her Christmas treat. We obviously don't eat meat, so that's why it's so separate. She loved it though. And then at night, the cathedral changes colours, which was amazing. So stunning colour change throughout the evening. It's just so pretty, so atmospheric. and then all of the stalls also lit up. So we were on a Saturday, which is also suspect why there was just so many people and beautiful weather, which is not, you know, we didn't know that when we booked it. We booked it so far ahead of time. But the cold, wintry night was perfect for mulled wine, and then we did a wander. But at this point, we're getting pretty tired just because to get food and to get things, everything had a queue. Most exciting was looking at all the lights around town, which was my main goal before heading home, because as you can see here, literally, when I say the entire city gets into it, I mean it. Like every building, look at this street, so stunning. I just love it so much. I love a theme, I love when everyone gets involved. And then before we left, we went to see the ice skating, which is near the Royal Crescent, which is a bit out of the way. So I was like, I bet no one's gonna even know it's there. Look at this, so many people. Of course. I was like, of course there's a ton of people, there always is. So it is, it is much later, it's 6 p.m. now. No, much later, it's like an hour later than you would have seen. We're actually staying outside of Bath because the accommodation was extortion. It was like £400 a night for like an average accommodation. So we're staying in Radstock, as I keep doing, which is near Frome. We're staying in a lovely pub called the Frome Way, which has the beautiful rooms, and it's like we're gonna have dinner in the pub here. We've got a lovely little snug to ourselves. The Frome Way. So yeah, I'm probably gonna get a burger, and Daniel's probably gonna get a curry. I got a halloumi burger with chips because I wanted chips basically, and it came with these massive onion rings. Never seen an onion ring this big. Wild, bonkers. We'll eat now. While at the pub, it also included breakfast because this pub hotel, whatever, it was amazing. I rate it so hard. So before we left, I just wanted to show off the room we were staying in. So each of the rooms were named after different birds. So that we were in the pheasant room. So I wanted to give you a little tour, even though it's a little bit disheveled. So it is, like I said, we've slept here, so it's not as nice, but look how pretty this room is. Considering we're just like in a pub. Get TV, some pheasant art, some pheasant feather wallpaper, big comfy bed, little bedside lights, and this is the bathroom. Like, how nice. How nice is this? This place is literally amazing, and I'm rugged up ready to go with my next Christmas jumper on. Another day, another Christmas market. Yeah, the nicest staff, the nicest room, and I was like, I have to show you guys because it's so nice. So if you come into the Cotswolds, stay here. It's a little bit out, but yeah, probably way cheaper. So I wanted to go back to the market first thing Sunday morning because I thought a lot of the retail shops would be closed, which would make the crowds a bit less. Also, the weather wasn't as good, which is why I'm in a hood for a lot of it. This is why cloudy days are better, because the lights come out like all day. You don't have to wait till nighttime. Controversial opinion.
I think like every second day sunny and every second day grey. So we had sunny yesterday, now we got grey today. So it's good.
Festive first of both worlds. The mulled wine van, never too early I say, but not too popular. And so the reason I want to go back is because you can actually see the stalls now. I want to show you some of the local goods because that was my favourite thing, right? So this is local cheeses, local wool, all these handmade crafts. I feel like so many times you go to a market, it's just things you can get on Amazon. This was absolutely not the case. So many local businesses represented, and there was a lot of diversity. It didn't repeat despite the massive market, you know? So there was a lot of chocolate. So this was really cool, like shaped chocolate. For a second I thought it was a Death Star, but it wasn't. It was just a pudding. And then you also get mince pies. Everyone was carrying these, so I suspect they're popular. So if you can order online, I'd recommend them. I'm not a mince pie gal myself. They also had all these vintage wooden toys. Honestly, just you name it, it had it. Also, I kind of got to see more of the buildings and the atmosphere more. I don't know, like this stall last night was like crazy. And so you can see the square in front of the cathedral now with some breathing room. Like we couldn't pan. I love these stars, by the way. I really want one, but they're so expensive for a piece of paper and I can't bring myself to do it. Lots of local wool, lots of socks. There was so many candle and smell things. What are they called? Incense. I almost got an ornament from this shop. he was a high contender, but couldn't contend with the Christmas shop. And I love these. This one smelt the best. We said he would have the best stall to stand in all day. But you truly see what I mean. The variety, much better in the morning as well when there's less people. And look, I could actually get close to the tree this time in the morning. Like so few people. So I'm really happy we did 2 days of it. I really like these felt ornaments, but I know Bambi's going to destroy it if I try and get one. This guy was taller than me, which was crazy. We also bought some chutney that I'm going to use to create something on Christmas Day for, which is a bit special. And we then ordered. Gone for an apple and toffee because mixing it up from mulled wine this year. Oh, apple and toffee cider.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's nice and sweet.
Is it more sweet or more appley?
It's very toffee-y.
Away slowly, but they were pretty, and they had the best display. I left this in purely because you need to know that this clip was a minute long of just Daniel filming a statue. So we're back on this outside. I didn't even see these stalls the first day. That's how crowded and unbearable it was a little bit. But this one was a chocolate wine, which Daniel was loving. Chocolate wine?
That's really chocolatey. That's actually really nice.
Ruined chocolate.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Sweet. Chocolate wine. Chocolate wine.
Chocolate wine. Will it make it home?
Wraps. I had Dutch pancakes, which were delicious. This is like my indulgence in every Christmas market. I like to get either this or churros. And today it was this one. I just got plain Nutella. Messy.
It reminds you of Dutchland?
I love Dutchland. These are like peak Christmas market food for me. So now we've been to a Christmas market.
So we were saying yesterday, what's your favourite like Christmas food? Is it Dutch pancakes?
Might be.
Oh yeah.
Might be. They're very fluffy. So we finished up at Bath, and so we're actually in Salisbury. Bath Christmas Market is amazing. It's the whole city of Bath is transformed into this market, and like it's just everywhere, which is amazing. And the goods are really good, as you would have heard me say. Is like I find a lot of the stuff is, you know, rubbish you get off Amazon or whatever, but this was all like proper local goods. Ended up buying some wine, too much chutney. We've had not mulled wine, cider, hot chocolates, all that good stuff. Had an amazing time, but I will say the crowds were nuts, particularly yesterday, which is why we bailed. But it was much better this morning because the weather's not as good, very drizzly. Bit of a slower start on a Sunday. So it was much better this morning to actually see some of the good stuff we could have had yesterday. And yeah, we're driving home, but Salisbury's on the way home for us, so we thought we'll stop in here because it's been on our list for a while. And yeah, so we're at the cathedral. We're just gonna go through. We're just gonna go for a wander through town, see what's happening. I think there's a little market here, but it's not like a proper Christmas market, just like their normal market that they've now claimed as Christmas. So we'll see. But so far, really pretty town, really nice. I like Salisbury, and I love Bath always. So Salisbury was very cute. It did have this tiny little Christmas market installation, which was very sweet. Coming from Bath, it obviously didn't compare, but I don't want to like, you know, turn my nose up at them because they're not Bath, which is like, you know, quite well renowned. But it did have this really cool alpine bar thing. Like it is, on all accounts, if I hadn't just been to Bath, this place would have been great. But yeah, They also had this old hall, which was doing a clothes drive, and I just really loved how they decorated the inside. It felt like it was in a movie. And they also had the tree, which is always a good indication of how you rate a city in my view. Looking at like I said, the weather was terrible, but I think if you came in summer, I think Salisbury would go off. So I want to definitely come back. It definitely was there just enough to pique my interest. This prezzo was so crooked and it blew my mind. I'm sorry the camera's so shaky. I was very cold. We had a very wet dog at this point. And then we went to the cathedral to go have a look around. We didn't go in to see the Magna Carta because I did see one of the Magna Cartas recently in the British Library, so I didn't want to do that. But Daniel loves zooming in on these statues. It's still a very, very beautiful cathedral, worth checking out as well. The cloisters were free, so we went in there and got to take the dog in, which I'm always excited. I can take my dog anywhere, I think. Dogs aren't allowed.
It's behind the scenes.
Oh. Crazy dog lady.
You're a very good model. Look at you still sitting there.
I'm trained to well.
You're very good.
And then we just wandered back to the car. This was really just a stop, just to stretch our legs, but also just to suss out if we want to come back. Also got some bao buns, which were delicious on the way home, but sorry I didn't film my response to that. But that's all for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for my next Vlogmas video.